Alster ratios.
Yeah, which one?
Solving ratio formulas. The quiz on
Yeah,
writing
you got
ratios.
100% there. That's great. But what happened with the quiz? You want to retake a couple of these quizzes, the solving proportions?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can do better than that, especially since you did so well in the activity there. Let's take a look at your portfolio here, and we're going to look at the past month. Good. All right, so let's talk about what are some things that went really well in Compass this month for you. What did you notice here?
Activity quiz.
Yeah, which activity quiz is this?
The
Good, the introduction ratios. Looks like you received what score? Is it 80%?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And kind of went over what we did in class, huh? Kind of went along with that. Nice. It looks like you got about 8 or 9 things done this month. What are some things you think you want to work on?
Keeping in the family.
Keeping the family. Yeah, it looks like that one. You have 30%. Do you remember what happened there? Is it difficult?
Oh yeah. I was lost. I had no idea what was going on.
Okay, so maybe we need to redo the lesson that goes along with it, and then take the quiz again. All right. What activities or quizzes?
Introduction to ratios. Writing ratios.
Gives you 80% and 100%. That's really good. For next time, what do you think we need to work on? Give me our plan. So you're getting quite a few done. Is there any you think you need to redo?
The activity quiz.
So keep it in the family one. Yeah, that one. Someone else said it was a challenge for them too. So we need to look at that activity and see.
It was kind of confusing like the way they were doing it. And the activity was confusing.
Okay, so let me look at that one.
Talk about how you're doing in Compass. Okay, so the first thing that I was wondering is if you need a little help looking at what your report tells you. So do you want a little help with that? Okay, so first of all, find your name. See your name at the top up here? Okay. So then when you go down on this side here, you can see the activities that you did. You can see the day you did them, and you can see the time that you were there. You can see your score. Can you put your finger where it says score so you can see? And then if you look over here a little further, you can even see how many minutes it took you to do. So pick one and look and see how many minutes did it take you. What I want you to do now is I want you to look at your report. I want you to see the activities you did, see how well you did on them, and the ones that you feel like you really did a nice job on and you really understand, kind of keep that in your mind. And also the ones that you didn't think that went so well. If you struggled a little bit with a concept or an idea, how could we help you be better at that? So do you need a lesson in it? Do you have some questions that you want answered? And then I have a sheet here for you, and if you take a quick look at it, it says at the top your log for the skill that you worked on. So you'll choose one of your activities here and put that in there. And then I want you to think about what are you doing really well and what do you need practice with. And what we can also do for this section here, so you don't have to write everything, is we can even staple it to it so that you're not having to spend too much time filling that part in, okay? Because after that, we'll look at what are we going to do next week in Compass, okay? So just take a couple of moments, look at your report, and if you have questions, you can ask. Now, just look at your paper.
Okay.
All right. So, Jose, tell us a little bit about what you did really well this week in Compass.
Comparing.
Okay. And it looks like you wrote something here. Can you read this?
I tried.
The predicting outcome?
Predicting outcome.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't get it.
Okay.
And then the next time I tried it, I got it. And I got a good score.
That's wonderful. That is really good that you gave it a second chance and that you were able to move ahead. How did that feel when you did that? I bet. I bet. Now, do you have a thought about what you're going to do next week when you get started in Compass? It looks like you wrote an idea down.
I will try context clues.
Okay. And do you need anything before you try that again? Did you try it already one time? Is it on here? Let's see where you tried it. So do you think you need a lesson in it from me, or do you think that you just need to listen one more time? What are you thinking?
I probably need a lesson.
Okay. So should I look up some information about it and we can get together and go for it? So maybe before you go back in it, we'll try to get together and talk about context clues first. Okay. Great. Thanks. Can you talk a little bit about what you wrote? Maybe just read it.
I counted by 2s and 5s, and greater than and less than. I need to practice more higher levels. I think the other ones are easy for me.
So you feel like this is too easy? So that's an interesting point. Everything you did, it looks like you were doing a great job, getting 100% or 90%, which really shows that you're really understanding it. So what do you think might be helpful for you?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I see you wrote. Can you read what you wrote?
I'm not sure what I need for next week.
You know what? As a teacher, I'm thinking you're doing so well here, but you also expressed that it feels kind of easy, right? We talked about that a little bit. I think I'm going to go in and I'm going to take a look at the level that you're at and see if I can adjust it and make it a little more challenging for you. How would that feel? Yeah? Okay. And then once I've done that, we'll check in again, because if it's too challenging, I don't want you to get frustrated. All right? All right. Wonderful. Thanks. Write down some ideas here. I see you spent a bit of time on Compass, not too much. Can you talk a little bit about what you wrote?
I think I did pretty good on the main idea because I got a 93%.
Absolutely. When you were doing that, did it make pretty good sense to you as you were working?
Yeah. It took me the entire time once just to read through it and actually understand it.
And then you had to get off. That's not helpful, is it?
Yeah, we even had 30 minutes, so it was hard.
Okay.
Are you? Yep, that one. Okay, and you're going to work through these, and once you finish, you can use a yellow marker and you can highlight them, okay? If you finish an activity, okay, it's just kind of your step-by-steps, like a checklist, okay? So you're starting at the first one